wasn't too long ago that the abortion pill was responsible for about 54% of all of the abortions here in the United States. The most recent data shows that we are now up to 63% of all the reported abortions are because of the abortion pill. Well, how does it work? When a woman becomes pregnant and that pregnancy has implanted in the lining of the uterus, the hormone that keeps the pregnancy going is a hormone called progesterone. Sounds like a big word. Break it down. Progesterone is the progestational steroid hormone. When a woman has a positive pregnancy test, that is the signal for progesterone levels to rise and to maintain themselves. And this tells the body, congratulations, we're pregnant. It's time to start supporting this pregnancy. We're not going to have a menstrual cycle. We're going to develop new blood supplies to this growing baby on the inside, and the body celebrates, we're pregnant. The abortion pill works by blocking the signal of progesterone. So a woman's body is celebrating, hey, we're pregnant, let's produce more progesterone and get more of a blood supply to this baby. When a woman makes the mistake and she takes the abortion pill, it blocks that signal. And the body's saying, I could have sworn we were pregnant, maybe we're not pregnant. And so support of the pregnancy is then decreased. And the abortion pill is then followed by a medicine which causes contractions. The abortion pill is called mifepristone. The contraction medication is called misoprostol. We call it Cytotec, and a lot of times we'll use this in a normal pregnancy. We use Cytotec or misoprostol to cause contractions. In fact, misoprostol is labeled by the FDA as category X, which means do not take this in pregnancy because it will put you into labor. But we also will use this medicine in low doses to induce somebody into labor. What's the dose? The dose that we use on misoprostol or Cytotec to induce labor is 25 micrograms every 4 hours or so. What is the dose used to cause contractions when a woman has taken the abortion pill the day before? Is it 25 micrograms? No. Is it 50? No. The recommended dose of Cytotec is 800 micrograms. So if I can induce a woman with an 8-pound baby at 40 weeks gestation and use maybe 1, 2, or 3 25 microgram pills to cause contractions and changes in the cervix, you can imagine why when women say, I had so much pain when I took the abortion pill. Well, that's because they haven't taken 25 micrograms. They've taken 800 micrograms. And that is to squeeze the pregnancy out, whether the baby has already passed away from the abortion pill or not. Are there risks when taking the abortion pill? Sure. What are the risks to the baby? Well, the baby has a heartbeat. 98% of the time, that baby is going to die from the abortion pill. Are there risks to the moms? Yes. The number one pregnancy-related cause of death in the first trimester of any pregnancy in the United States is a ruptured ectopic pregnancy, where instead of the pregnancy being located inside of the womb, it is located outside of the womb, most frequently in the tube. 1%, 1 out of 100 of all pregnancies statistically nationwide will be an ectopic pregnancy. And especially when the abortion pill is available mail order, where you haven't seen a doctor, you haven't had an ultrasound done. When a woman has a positive pregnancy test, it just says there is a pregnancy. It doesn't tell you in any way, shape, or form where that pregnancy is. And 1% of the time, that pregnancy will be in the tube. So a woman receives the pack with the abortion pills, which is the abortion pill, the mifepristone, and then the 4 pills, the Cytotec, causing the contractions. When she receives that pack, she is told, you are going to experience bleeding, cramping, and pain. Well, what are the symptoms for the 1% that have an ectopic pregnancy? Bleeding, cramping, and pain. The symptoms are the exact same. So it is a disservice. This is not good health care. This is bad medicine to tell a woman you're going to have bleeding, cramping, and pain. That's normal. When 1% of the time that bleeding, cramping, and pain is a threat to that woman's life and she has an ectopic pregnancy. We are already seeing more and more cases of women who have received the abortion pill through the mail, never saw a doctor, never had an ultrasound, and they are showing up in our emergency rooms with ruptured ectopic pregnancy. It is a threat to their health, and it is a threat to their lives to have this. There's even debate as far as the woman's blood type. Standard of care for decades and decades, if a woman has Rh negative blood and she presents to either my office or she presents to the emergency room and she's having a miscarriage, if she has Rh negative blood, the standard of care has always been to give her a shot of something called RhoGAM. RhoGAM will prevent her body from developing antibodies against the possible Rh positive blood of this early pregnancy. When people present to an emergency room and they're having a miscarriage and they have Rh negative blood, they always received a shot of RhoGAM. They come into our office, we had a duty to find out what their blood type was, and we had 72 hours to get them a shot of RhoGAM. All of a sudden, when it comes to the abortion pill and mail-order abortions, all of a sudden the powers that be are saying, well, yeah, that was always the standard of care, but it's kind of a low chance that she's going to get sensitized to the baby's blood type, even though the baby could definitely have Rh positive blood. And they say you really don't have to figure out the blood type of the baby and the blood type of the mom. In fact, we can just leave it as it is. If you happen to know that the mom has Rh negative blood type, go ahead and give her the RhoGAM. But the chance is low, so we're compromising on the health and the lives of women. Why? Just because they want to get an abortion. Well, what about if it's an ectopic pregnancy? Well, it's only 1 in 100. We can, deal with that. Well, what about if mom has Rh negative blood? Shouldn't she get RhoGAM? They say, it's a low chance. We are in the healthcare business to provide the highest quality healthcare to our moms and our babies. The abortion industry and the powers that be are compromising not only the lives, not only the health, but the future of these moms, because if moms develop antibodies from a miscarriage or from taking the abortion pill and becoming Rh sensitized and developing antibodies, those antibodies are what will attack a possible future pregnancy for them, compromising a future pregnancy. It is not the highest quality care. It is not good health care.